Welcome to episode 45 of My Views Extended. I'm your host, Nadia, and thank you for joining me this week. I'd just like to let you know that you can listen to My Views Extended, the podcast, on my blog, nadiajanelle.com. You can also listen to this podcast on YouTube where closed captioning is available. My YouTube channel is Nadia Donella. That is NADIADONELLA. I also have a relatively new cooking channel called Nadia's Kitchen Creations on YouTube as well. I'm in the process of building up my library, so currently every week I have 2 videos up on there, and you'll find baked goods, meat dishes, fish dishes, vegetarian, vegan, desserts, so on Nadia's Kitchen Creations. So if you are into watching recipes just to watch them or to learn from them, you can head on over there. Or if you know somebody who's looking for recipes, this is a channel that they can look at, especially with the holidays coming over. I am not a professional chef, but I am a home cook, something that I've been doing since I was about 9 years old. So, and raised by 2 professional chefs and bake. So yeah, send them over to Nadia's Kitchen Creations if you think that they would be interested. Yeah, your views and your shares and your likes of these videos are greatly appreciated. If you have any questions about the cooking channel, my podcast, my blog, you can contact me at myviewsextended@gmail.com, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, I will leave links to all social media sites in the show notes and on the YouTube page. Apparently, the Bermuda Triangle, well, is possibly solved. I've been hearing about the Bermuda Triangle since I was a really little kid. I think most people have, for decades and decades now. There have been books on the Bermuda Triangle, movies, talks by conspiracy theorists, scientists, everyone. The mystery may finally be solved, and the latest and newest theory suggests that the clouds seen on satellite that are, I guess, hovering above the Bermuda Triangle, they are linked to 170 mile per hour air bombs capable of bringing down planes and ships. They are hexagonal shapes in the ocean and they are in essence air bombs. They are formed by what is called microbursts, and they're blasts of air. That would be interesting, that, because, like the conspiracy theory people, they've been saying it's aliens or something else, whatever it's been over the years. It's one of the many, many theories. But to think that it's just a big old fast moving cloud that's pulling ships down into wherever, into the bottom of a body of water, or, sucking planes and helicopters, whatever, out of the air down again into a body of water. So that's an interesting theory. And I don't know, will we ever actually know the actual cause? What is the actual Bermuda Triangle? What causes these modes of transportation to just disappear? Yeah, do you think that the Bermuda Triangle is finally solved, or do you think that the disappearance of so many planes and ships, etc., are occurrences that may never ever be solved? There are new sleeping guidelines for infants to reduce the risk of SIDS, and this is from the Academy of Pediatrics as of October 2016. And I'll just read a few of the guidelines, because there's a whole bunch of them, and I will leave the link. So if you're interested in reading the full guidelines, or if you know someone who may have interest in them, you can send the full guidelines of SIDS prevention to them. So one of them is back to sleep for every sleep. And I've heard that this gets harder when, the kids can flip themselves or wiggle away from anything that you may have propped up to keep them from flipping. So I don't know. Back to sleep, I guess, is good from when they're tiny and their heads are so big they can't move anything, because their big coconuts are weighing everything down. Another one is breastfeeding is recommended, but of course, if you can't breastfeed or do not wish to breastfeed, that's your business. No guilt trip here. We all have our own reasons. Using a firm sleep surface, and of course, this is so their body doesn't sink, creating a higher or lower point, or of course causing them to roll and not be able to roll their face up out of the mattress or out of a corner to breathe properly. Room sharing with the infant on a separate sleep surface is recommended, and this works for some households, may not work for others. It's another great option for those who want to keep the baby close but do not want to risk rolling and smothering their infant if they keep them in the bed with them. But of course, some people co-sleep in the same bed. Every family's different. I'm not judging anybody. Another one is keep soft objects and loose bedding away from from the infant sleep area. And of course, this is because they can get tangled, strangled, or suffocated in the loose bedding or objects like pillows or stuffed animals. You think they're cute, but they'll have plenty of time in their childhood to have cute stuffed animals in their bed with them. And one of the other ones I thought was really important: do not use home cardiorespiratory monitors as a strategy to reduce the risk of SIDS. And I've seen a lot of people using these, and it's like something I believe that you put under their mattress, so it kind of keeps track of their heartbeat and how much they're breathing. And so if their heartbeat is like slows or gets really fast, or their breathing slows or gets faster or just stops, then a little alarm goes off. And I'll assume that they say that this last guideline is for parents not to be dependent on an electronic device. Maybe because they think some people might be less vigilant. Some are, if you're just too tired or exhausted, sometimes, I don't know, you might sleep through something. I don't know, because that there's another electronic eye on your child. But I know that most mothers, I've heard over the years, especially the new ones and in the very beginning, especially first timers, they may use a device like this, but they're still up literally if their baby doesn't wake them up, they're up every half an hour, checking on them, making sure they're breathing, leaning over them. So I don't know, does it really make a difference in most parents? But I guess this is for that small minority who might not get up or rely on it too much. I want to know, for the parents out there, do you get frustrated when the guidelines keep changing? Because it seems they change at least once a year. Do you listen to your pediatrician? Because not all of them are going to change their advice with the guidelines of the Pediatric Association of whatever country you're in. Or do you just follow what you did with your previous children? So you say this is your fourth or fifth kid, all of them were back sleepers. Do you keep on your back, or were all of them, you kind of flip-flopped? Some were back, some were stomach sleepers or side sleepers, and they're alive, so you're going to keep them on their stomach or their side because it worked with the other ones. Or do you follow the advice of the generation before, such as your mom, an older sibling, an aunt? What do you do? Or do you just ignore the guidelines because they're going to change by this time next year anyways? Quote or saying of the week. And I really love this one. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. It's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. Albert Einstein. This is definitely my life. I'm not a genius by any means, I think. I don't know. I've never been really tested, so I don't know. I could be a genius, but I don't think so. I'm not a dummy either. But if I have a passion or a desire or a drive, there's a need or a want, whatever I'm doing, task, I will stick to it. I may not complete whatever it is in one go, but I will keep working on it until I reach the end. And the only reason I say that I won't complete it in one go, because I always have so many things happening at the same time, or so many ideas churning in my mind. If I just stuck to one thing, like when it comes to the big tasks and goals, nothing else would get done, because some projects are big, and that's just not, especially when you're trying to build your own business and you have to do everything on your own at the beginning. It's difficult to just stick to one thing. But while I don't stick to one thing, I definitely keep going until I get done, especially in this last portion of my life, in the last several years, I'll say. The reason I love this quote is because a lot of people, when they look at somebody's success, whether it's getting a Nobel Prize or making some scientific discovery, or just they're really great in business and they have a multi-million-dollar or multi-billion-dollar company, and they get a little discouraged. I think it's really important to not let somebody else's intelligence, and I say intelligence because it was Albert Einstein's quote, don't let somebody else's intelligence or your perception of their intelligence deter you from your goals. You don't want to be defeated because you think that you could never be as great as someone else. And everyone is not going to win a Nobel Prize. That's just how it is. But we can all be the best that we can be at whatever it is you're doing at the moment, several moments, or in your lifetime. We beat ourselves up so much. I think it's just important to keep your eye on the prize. You don't want to be unrealistic, but keep your eye on the prize and keep working hard. And I definitely think that don't worry so much about other people and how great they are in their life. Use them for inspiration, but don't let it interfere with what you have to do in your life, if that makes any sense. You know, you can be anything that you want to be for the most part, with a few exceptions. You know, whether it's in your job and climbing up that ladder, whether it's having your career that you're turning your passion into a career, building a business, parenting, friendship, volunteering, sticking to healthier eating plans or exercise plans, checking off your bucket list over, the next 20 years, you get it. Perseverance and hard work can do wonders in the world at large. If you want to look at things on a larger scale. And of course, if you want to look at, not look at the world, but look at your own life on a smaller scale. And that could be, it's simple, but it's not simple as teaching your kids their numbers and their ABCs before they even start preschool. Because teaching your kids, that's an everyday thing, and perseverance. And eventually they'll get it. So yeah, it's not that I'm so smart. It's just that I stay with problems longer. And that can be with pretty much anything in life. Love that quote. What I'm grateful for this past week. I'm grateful for renewed energy, even with my mind and body being exhausted. When you must make things happen for yourself, you just have to get up and do it. I'm giving myself, I don't know if I spoke about this, but anyway, I'm giving myself a week off at the first of the new year, 2017. So I think that's helping me get through the days. It's a while off because we're only at the end of October, but it is helping me to, and it's like with any job or career, if you have vacation time, even whether you go away or not, it's hard to get up some days. I don't care how much you love it. When you know that you have some time coming off where you have to do absolutely nothing or only what you want to do, it helps. So I'm just grateful for that renewed energy and for that renewed energy that I am working not only for myself and for my future, but I'm also working for a little bit of relaxation, and that's okay. Everything doesn't have to be grand and on, a huge grand scale. And that is it for this week. I am behind my own schedule for Nadia's Kitchen Creations, my YouTube cooking channel, but I'm okay with it. I just keep, like I said earlier, I just keep going every day, try not to burn out, and the videos will come out. This is a year of testing and finding my groove, and that is what I tell myself, and that is what is true. So thank you for tuning in to episode 45 of My Views Extended. I would love to hear feedback and comments of what you think of this podcast and the topics that I've discussed this week. I love online interaction, so drop your questions or opinions respectfully in the comment section on nadiadanella.com or on Nadia's Kitchen Creations or on the YouTube channel for this podcast, again under Nadia Danella. And I will definitely get back to you. Please make sure to subscribe to Nadia Danella on YouTube for the podcast, rate, and or leave a comment. And if there's anyone in need, there's also closed captioning available on the YouTube channel for this podcast. I will leave links in the show notes, and as more listening platforms are added or changed, I will let you know. Till next time, this is Nadia. You know it's time to go. Ain't no lacking, keep it cracking, family starving, keep them stacking, check your planner, calendar, holy lordy, you know it's our time now. Our time now. We are climbing ladders to success. You can say that them archer boosters are up next. I don't sleep, I ain't slept in a couple of weeks. Phone is off, so no calling, no text. On no all in your chest, cause our heart is in this, so it reach where it left. I don't play, feel like all I got left is my God and my gift work boots on when I'm up in the booth. Clocking in every time for that check. It's hard, but you guessed it. Still got it, yup. Good. Mama gon' be smarty dancing on a money mountain with her one and only son. Finally get her out the hood. Used to be a lazy leopard, now I'm just a workaholic. Only get drunk off doing, only get spotted ballin'. Learn my shot from Rawlins, need to stop installing. Get some ambition while you boy. You need to find what you love to do. It's time to get up on your job. Listen, who gon' take better care of you than you? I done work my fingers to the gristle, to the bone. That was gone cause I never did, but I'm awesome now, family. Oscar proud, bringing more than pennies on the family meals. Cause I work, no slacking, get up and get active, no reacting. Be proactive, bro, you know it's time to go. Ain't no lacking, keep it cracking, family starving, keep them stacking, check your planner, calendar, holy lordy, you know it's our time now. Our time now. Yeah.
potential. A finite amount of hours, spending every minute, second, living in the present, never missing, sniffing flowers. My attention centered on my breath, relieving me of stress whenever I've been feeling sour like a gummy worm. Every time we burn, we got the money earned. What you mean I need to go outside, see a little light? Sweetie, I'm a vampire and I'm living off of instrumental blood. Pushing keys until my fingers numb. Need major plan, major pain. Player that ain't never playing games. Till he take his mama to the best designer. When he get there, he gonna just make it rain on her. Nice shades, nice purse, that's all yours. And I gotta buy my dad a large Ford. I'm 28, so he tall boy. I'm a boss hog, ball hog, all cause I used to be a ball boy, now a ball boy. Y'all glory to the God that I got inside. All I got is time, man. No slacking, get up and get active. No reacting, be proactive, bro. You know it's time to go. Ain't no lacking, keep it cracking. Family starving, keep them snacking. Check your planner, calendar, holy lordy. You know it's our time now. World don't stop turning for no man, no man. I'm standing, that hourglass gon' keep falling. World don't stop turning for no man, no man. I'm standing, that hourglass gon' keep falling.